Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm Cathy. And this is Maggie Mae.
Not this. Join us as we follow the moon. We are southwest of Houston, Texas, and there are tons of small towns in this area that have great character and a lot of things that you know about but didn't know they came from this area. Like this one, you're going to be real familiar with, I know. So come along and enjoy the day with us.
Thanks.
And we're going to stop at Newmans Bakery in Bellville first. And Newmans Bakery has been around for a number of years. They've got some beautiful, beautiful baked goods. And the fellow that owns Newmans Bakery had spent a lot of time in Europe, so a lot of their pastries and a lot of their baking is European inspired. But he didn't just let the European inspirations that he had from living over there go to just a bakery. He built a castle just outside of town, and you can take tours. You buy your tickets there at the bakery and come out into the country to the castle. We just drove out by there to give you a glimpse of Newman's Castle, but this was built not too many years ago. It's a fairly recent build, down to the moat going around it.
It's pretty cool.
It is absolutely amazing. And till we would make it back, I would like to tour that and see what it's like on the inside.
Absolutely.
As impressive as it is from the outside.
Yeah.
You don't think about going to a castle in Texas. Now next up, you'll see the sign for Bluebell in 1.5 miles, and this is the home of Bluebell Creameries. It's in Brenham, Texas. And this facility is enormous.
It's huge.
And it's done so well. It fits right in with the old style brick architecture. They've got a nice little park out in front of it. It's just beautiful. And this was a Sunday. They're not open on Sunday, but they do have an observation area in the gift shop where you can go and see some of the makings. But the logo that they used there was where we started our video today. These are the founders, the father and 2 sons that started the company, and they live up to, I like the little garden too,
yeah.
But they live up to the we eat all we can and then we sell the rest.
That's right. Those victory gardens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful grounds, and it is a historic marker. I love their delivery truck.
I did too.
And everything was just spotlessly clean. They have their business offices there, they have their tours, they have their gift shop, their observation deck. It's just really a nice facility, and again, one of those spots, we make it back there again, I'd like to go through it. Now, downtown Brenham, this is a great little town.
I love this little town.
Lots of murals, lots of life.
Oh, it was busy.
Everywhere you look, this one wall had 5 murals on it going down there. And you can see more up high on the buildings, down low on the buildings. That is an inn right there on the corner, the Ant Street Inn. And I like this. Blinn College is there. The Chicago Cubs training camp, Bluebell, all painted there on the side of the building. Now up at their courthouse, they've got this little gazebo on the corner.
And it was a beautiful sunny day, and there were so many people out and just enjoying.
The courthouse is probably the most modern looking building there. It's kind of Art Deco-ish, but it's just a really neat town. They had a nice little open air coffee shop. They had a couple of outdoor cafes.
An ice cream shop.
Yeah, that's right. Now this is Herman Furniture, and Herman Furniture has grown throughout the years. They've got children's store, they've got their furniture store, they have an antique mart, but Herman Furniture is the oldest furniture store in the state of Texas. And up until very recently, they actually did build furniture there that they sold. They're no longer building there on the premises, but they do show you the history of the area. The antique mall was just crazy. It was beautiful.
That's one of my favorite things to do, antiquing.
You could probably have spent a couple hours in there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, they've kept the charm of the old building. That's their office back there where you pay the cashier, just like it would have been years and years ago. Now, this is called Tuban Park, and this is a little area right in the downtown. We drove past it and didn't find it, and then came back and did find it. But that little glass dome area is their cistern, and that was where their water was coming from. It was done for fire control, fire prevention.
Yeah.
And trying to shoot through the glass is difficult, but you'll see the water sparkling down in there and running. And that's where the water comes from and runs into that cistern to hold it for when they need it for fires. Now this was a little extra bonus that we didn't even know about until we were there, and that is their fire museum. Fire museum is open on Saturdays except for 2 Sundays in the spring, and we happened to be there on one of the Saturdays that it wasn't open. But just looking through the windows, you see the old fire equipment.
So cool looking.
Oh yeah. And then this separate little encasement out at the parking area is the really old fire equipment.
Yeah.
Two horsepower. Keeping with the fire theme, there's Firemans Park. This is the largest city park in Brenham, and it is a great city park. Has a nice veterans memorial. It's got a great little area out there to a pavilion to picnic in, and this building is a carousel. And this carousel was actually found in a field. It had been used by a traveling circus and abandoned and left in the field. All the horses were still intact. They bought it for
real cheap. I think you said $45 or something.
Yeah, it was under $100, and
oh, maybe it was $5. It was real cheap.
And then it's been restored, and it's still operational, and everybody flocks to it.
Oh yeah,
it's definitely the big thing to do.
Yep.
So Cathy, what did you think about our day waltzing across Texas?
I loved it. This is a beautiful place.
You know, Texas is huge, and this just goes to show you in a very short distance how many different things you can find. You can go from a castle to ice cream to bakery to a beautiful small town, everything.
And also, if you saw our southern videos, the trees and all are so much different up here.
Yeah,
and we're not really that far.
Yeah, I think it was about 4.5, 5 hours north further from when we were in South Texas for the winter. So, yeah, we're very short distance off of I-10.
A lot more lush.
Yeah. So with that, if you enjoyed the video today, leave us a thumbs up. We certainly appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, watch for the button up in that corner at the end of the video. Tap that, you can subscribe and ring the notification bell so you'll know when every one of our videos come out.
And thank you for following us as we follow the